there's no jams in my city. Or I live in Montana, there's no jams in my city. And I gotta tell you, I have students all over the country, and they tell me that all the time. And a lot of times it's just because you're a little afraid to look. Like my student Kevin, he lives out in Florida, and he was telling me, oh, there's no jazz in Miles, right? And I was like, really? How do you know? Right? And I said, so if I Google Jazz Jam near me, or Jazz Jam near me, Florida, right? Am I going to see any jam sessions? And he said, no way, man, no way, right? And so I Googled it, and look at that. Here's a session on this night. Here's a session on this night. Here's a session on this night. And he was like, oh, I didn't even realize. So he goes to one of those sessions, right? And he comes back the next week and he says, Jameson, I went to the session. And I said, how'd it go? And he said, oh, it was so great. Actually, they need a drummer to host it regularly, right? And so he's like, oh, so I brought my drum set the next week and I hosted the jam session, and now I'm the weekly house drummer. And then he said, nobody else used to show up to that jam in terms of drummers, right? But now, since he's hosting it every week, there's all these drummers that are coming. So because he took that step, he put himself out there, he took the initiative to find a jam session, even near him in Florida, right? All of a sudden, there's this new jam session that other drummers can go and hone their skills. So he created the opportunity for them. He created community. He created a session so that other people can hone their skills and that they can become better jazz musicians. And it's all because he went to play with people.